Hello everyone, I'm really high and I feel like I need to talk. There's no one here, so I thought I would make a video, yes. If you can tell, I dyed my hair yesterday. It's a lot darker. Still am I blonde though, most definitely. Rebleached my blonde, so it's more platinum-y, because my roots were coming in really bad. Yeah, I hadn't dyed them in a while. I plan on maybe doing something different with my hair next time I dye it though. I've had my hair like this for like a year. I'm thinking about having the same colors, but just dyeing it dyeing it differently. As much as I do like this. But weirdest thing happened earlier. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I went to bed late, and then I woke up super early, and then went back to sleep, and then I woke up like every hour after that, like 3 times. And then I had to go to the dentist for my final bullshit with that clinic. My teeth are fixed. Yeah. They look a lot better. They feel a lot better too. I mean, they're kind of achy, but I had some badass cavities. I got a new tongue ring yesterday. That's the gay tongue. I found out something interesting when I was at the dentist. He asked me if I smoked cigarettes, which I've been smoking cigarettes since I was like 13, I believe, and he's never asked me that before, so it was just like, yeah, why? And he was like, oh, well, you know they sting your teeth, right? And I was like, yeah, I know that. And he's like, do you know what else they're bad for? And I was like, there's something else to it? And he's like, yeah, and I was just like, okay, well, what's that, man? Yeah, I called him man. I'm a stoner. I'm actually really high right now, but that's not the point. So I was like, what is that, man? He was just like, he's like, yeah, when you smoke cigarettes, it makes your salivary glands create thicker saliva and stickier saliva. And that sticks to your teeth, which sticks bacteria to your teeth. And I was just like, oh, wonderful, I did not know that. That's kind of gross, actually. So, yeah, cigarettes are worse for your teeth than I thought. But that's fine because I love my cigarettes, so I don't really care. You know me. But yeah. The dentist wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be a lot more painful. It was actually less painful than the last time I went. So it just took a lot longer. I had a few really bad cavities, and they're huge. Wasn't very pretty. And afterwards, after I got done, I sat up and I looked at the dentist's gloves, and they were covered in blood, and I was just like, oh shit. And so like they're like, yeah, your teeth look a lot better, and they like held a mirror up, and they're just like, my teeth were like pink. There was blood all over my teeth, and I was just like, oh my god, my teeth are bleeding. And my dentist was like, yeah, I nicked your gums a few times, but that happens, it'll heal pretty quick. And I was just like, oh my god. And then once the numbing stuff started wearing off, like the upper part of this lip was like all torn up, like when I touch it with my tongue like that, it would be like all rough, and the roof of my mouth was all rough too. And yeah, so he and like in between my teeth was like a lot of them were bleeding, like a lot of the ones, well, not a lot of them, like these three that he worked on. And yeah, it was really gross, and it tasted awful, and it bled for like 30 minutes maybe. Finally it stopped. My teeth are fine now though, they're a little sensitive to cold stuff, but that's about it. My gums hurt though, they sting a little bit. My tongue ring felt loose. I'm not used to having a metal ball on my tongue ring. I'm used to the plastic one, so it clings against my teeth a lot. I didn't realize that it does touch my teeth quite a bit. This one's nice though, because I'm used to the balls on top of my tongue, and these ones are flat, so they're a lot more comfortable. They don't take up as much room. But the metal ones you can't chip your teeth on, so. But it doesn't really get in the way because it's flat, so. Yeah. I like my tongue piercing, it's pretty sweet. Healing process of a tongue piercing was an absolute bitch because I got strep throat 2 days after I pierced it. And I also, the night before I got sick, made the mistake of drinking vodka on a newly pierced tongue. Yeah. Bad mistake. It didn't burn really, but it did not feel good the next day. It was all dried out and shit from all the alcohol, and it was bad. And then I got strep throat, and finally it started going away after like a fucking week. That was seriously the worst healing process I've ever had to deal with. It was awful. But I love my tongue piercing, so it was definitely worth it. It's so fun to play with. Thinking about, I have a few piercing ideas in mind that I need to get, or that I want to get. I want to get a double industrial done in this ear, in my right ear. And then I want my tragus done, which is this part right here. This piece of cartilage right here. It's that. I want to get that done on this ear. I want to pierce my lip a second time. I don't know if I want snake bites, spider bites, or like a libre with this one. I haven't decided yet. They're all pretty sweet. But I can kind of do that one myself. After all, I pierced my lip this right here. I pierced this myself. And my nose. My friend did it. And yeah. Pierced my ears. They're both triple pierced. I just don't really wear earrings because I always lose them. But yeah. I've pierced myself a lot. My tongue ring, or my tongue piercing, is the only one that I've done professionally. Besides my very first earlobe piercing, that was professional. But yeah. But, so I could probably melt it myself. I'm thinking about maybe like taking this ring out of my nose and putting a stud in it, like a really small stud, and then getting my septum pierced, so it's not like too much, but then I can kind of like switch it up when I want. Like I can just like take my septum ring and flip it upside down so you can't see it, and then put a hoop in. And then when I want my septum down, I could take the hoop out, put a stud in, and then flip my septum down. I think it's a pretty cool idea. I don't know if I look good with a septum piercing, but I guess we'll find out because I'm getting it done soon. Probably in like a few weeks. I also want to get my belly button pierced, as gay as that sounds. But, I don't know, belly button rings are cool. There's a lot of different ones. I also want to get my nipples pierced at some point. I want to get either my collarbones or my hips pierced. I haven't decided yet. I feel like if I get my nipples done and my collarbones, it'll be too cluttered on my chest. But I really want to get my collarbones done, so I gotta decide between nipples and collarbones. I've never had a surface piercing before, so I'm a little nervous. But I'll do it. I can handle it. It can't hurt that bad. After piercing my lip with a fucking nail and having a friend pierce my nose with an earring that wasn't even that sharp, I think I'm good. I'm getting my tongue done. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. My boyfriend's gonna get his tongue pierced. Making out is going to be impossible, but it's okay. As long as I could just kiss him, that's fine. Works out. So, yeah, I'm sorry if this video is really boring. I'm just really, really high, and my eyes look so high, or tired. I don't know, I guess tired. I am pretty tired. They just look like Asian. Um, yeah, I was high and I got bored, so I was like, yeah, I'll make a video. Why fucking not? I haven't made one in a few days. Can't really see the blonde in my hair too much. This webcam. Yeah. But yeah. Hope you guys have a good night. Sorry about that. I was using the webcam as a mirror for a second. Hope you guys have a wonderful night and stay away from the dentist. Night. Love you.